How you feeling today,
Yo,
Quest?
I'm feeling incredible. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling brand new. Feeling brand new.
Beautiful tape.
Word.
Sharp.
That was fire.
Sharp, how you feeling?
I feel good. I feel real good. I went to the Brandnew Documentary today, and I just want to let y'all know it felt good to be a part of the What You Need.
Oh, yeah, hold it up, hold it up.
The What You Need documentary.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Our song from the original
Brandnew.
Shadyville.
Shadyville clique.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shadyville clique, man.
Oh,
You know what
man.
I mean?
Make sure
You
we
know?
talk about that later, too,
Yes,
about
yes.
that, what you holding in
Yes,
your hand
sir.
right there, because
Yes,
it's
sir.
beautiful.
That's great.
Yes,
That's great.
But other than that, I feel good, man. Other topics will come later. Peace and blessings.
Oh, yeah.
Sharp.
Marsh,
Peace
how
and
you feeling?
blessings. I feel grateful. I feel appreciative. I feel blessed. I feel like duct taping a nigga ass up for some ransom. Let me stop. Just edit that out. No, I feel great. I feel great, man. I got the chance to see y'all after a long time.
You know where the camera is, right?
Right there.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all. I feel great, man. Shout out to DJ Brandnew. Shout out to Casey. That documentary, smash.
This shit was hard, right?
It was hard.
Yes, it
Yes,
was.
sir.
God is
Hard.
good.
Dre, how you feeling, man? I ain't seen you in a
Talk
million
that
moons.
shit, Dre. Talk that shit.
You know, I
Dre
just be in
Ski.
the crib, everybody.
Hold the mic up, brother.
I'm out of the way. I'm out of the way of everybody. But I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling with both hands, especially at the end of some fat tail. But anyway,
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
I
Where you
feel
get that
like,
Super Bowl ring from, nigga?
I
That
mean,
shit
you know, I
is
used to
fly.
play back in the day.
Oh, word?
Oh,
You know
shit.
that dude, Andre Rison? No. Andre Reed?
One of
Andre
them.
Reed? One of them? But I'm feeling old school. DJ Brandnew.
DJ
That's how I'm
Brandnew.
feeling.
Who's this guy?
Brother Ira, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling mighty fine.
You said, I'm just hiding in the cut. Like what?
I see you.
Well, you know, I'm just trying to stay in my lane.
God is good.
As he is all the time.
Amen.
Every day, all day.
Nice.
Dre,
There we go. There we go.
go on, Dre.
feeling
Talk
good.
about
I'm-
that Super Bowl ring.
I mean, you know, you see the thing right here. Back when I was on the Buffalo squad, that was during the 4 Super Bowl losses. You heard that brother Andre Reed?
That looked like it got bad niggas' forehead DNA on it.
Hell yeah.
You don't punch a lot of people with that, brother.
Skin.
But I'm blessed to be here, blessed
Word.
to be 58 and still kicking.
Damn.
58.
58, bro.
Dang, man.
58. Ow.
Word.
Blessed.
God
Big
is
cuz, Shy, how you feeling?
Feeling blessed today. I ain't seen brothers in a minute. Feels real good to be in the building. You know
I got
what
excited
I mean?
when I seen y'all.
Oh man, it
no
felt
Diddy,
good to
like,
see y'all too. You know what I mean? It's all a blessing. DJ Brandnew. You know what I mean? We was there. Everybody showed up.
Yeah.
They was outside. You know what I mean? It was all love. You know.
Yeah.
And we still doing it. You know
Sharp,
what I mean?
Sharp,
So-
Sharp. What the hell are you doing, Sharp? I'm gonna get the camera on you, see what the hell you doing. Look, yeah. Straighten it up. Right,
There's not even a camera to
right
put
there,
on him.
right
You
there,
see?
right there. Leave it right there. Get
How
back.
you gonna
hold up.
hit that man?
All right,
Because
get back to my big cuz.
My bad shot.
Nah, it's everything good, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was all love, DJ Brandnew, everybody came outside, you know, those that showed support, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was great, you know what I mean? One of the best things I've seen since my career, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As far as my cousin, DJ Brandnew, you know, he had a long legacy of, you know, what he done, you know what I mean? He done a lot, you know what I'm saying? So there's so much more that could be explained, but, you know, we continue.
As a spiritual man, like,
We continue.
I feel like we all should aspire to live in the way that New did, because it wasn't about him
Right.
ever.
I like to look at your handsome ass
And
when
that's
you
what he
talk,
would have
Cap.
wanted.
How come we
Can I
gotta-
say something though? I just want to share something real quick before
Share
I
it.
forget, because it just came across my mind.
Talk about it.
There was a moment where I was able to be able to speak with Cuz, you know what I mean? Of course I'm gonna want that moment with him.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And it was, you know, to his last moment where I knew this was gonna be the last time I see my Cuz.
Isn't that crazy?
You know, rest in peace to my cousin DJ Brandnew, you know what I mean? He was, he was fighting cancer, you know what I mean? Beat cancer. You know what I'm saying?
For years
So,
he beat that
you know,
For years, man.
you know, towards the end, you know what I mean? And, you know, he's coherent, and I was able to be able to talk to him, and I was just like, right there with him. Like, you know, I was in his house.
Yeah.
I remember you was there too.
Yeah.
Everybody was on the porch and everything. And, you know, everybody, you know, came in there individually and gave they, you know what I mean, they peace and blessings, you know what I'm saying? So, Brandnew knew anticipated his death. So
He
in a
went out
sense,
like a warrior.
he went out like
Yes, he did, Cap.
the good Lord gave him that blessing to be able to say, okay, this is your time. You know what I mean? Be able to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Not everybody's fortunate to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that was a blessing right there. That's how I looked at it.
Definitely had a lot of laughs, too.
You know what I mean? But one of the things that I was like, everybody remembers the last words, and mine was very vivid. And he said, stay up, cuz.
He made sure he said something to all of us.
To everybody.
Stay
Absolutely.
up. And you know what I mean? And so, that sticks with me till this day. And you know what I mean? I want to stay up. You know what I mean? So,
It's wild.
whatever how you interpret it, stay up, it means a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coming from somebody like him,
He
in
knew
so
you,
many words.
he loves
you know what I mean?
And he was trying to encourage you for the rest of your life.
Exactly, and that's so many words. You know what that meant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
Can I
wise,
slip
you know
this
what I
in
mean?
real quick, Sean?
Well, let me finish going around the room because we didn't get.
Oh, that's right.
deep.
I'm sorry. You
But
right,
I
you
wanted
right.
to tap into Shy a little bit more because he's a spiritual being. You know what I mean? And he always, he has a spiritual aspect.
appreciate
on
that,
life
brother. I
that we
appreciate
all
that.
need. So a lot of people don't tap into their spirituality, and I know you always have since we was little ass kids.
Yes,
so
I have,
I had to
yes.
hear a little bit more of what you had to say, and thank you very much, everybody.
No doubt, no doubt.
For me, today was a special day. I needed the energetic feeling that I got because it was like, getting a defibrillator when your heart is giving out or some shit like that. Like, I felt like I was shocked back to life. Because you tend to get into the typical day. I got to pay my bills. I got to go to work. I got to work out. I got to cook. I got to clean. So today was that deviation from that New always provided us. Because if he was doing some shit, it didn't matter whatever the fuck else we had going on. It was like, we got to be here at this time to do this with our people.
You damn right.
I needed that because I needed to cry a little bit. I needed to laugh a lot. I needed to be surrounded by love.
For sure.
So I'm forever grateful for today, but it's just inspiring me to do more. One, for his brand new day, and two, with the music that he helped us all to cultivate. Like, we can step it up. We all can step it up. We can all make the time. We can all get up together.
Yes,
Yes.
We can spend more time together. It can be
Yes.
right here where it's a safe space for us.
Indeed.
Yes.
Like, this is new space. He knew that this was his. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Cap got a studio. Cap did. No, nigga. Knew when he stepped in here, this shit was his.
His. Yeah. Yeah.
So what he says goes, and I think this should be a continuation of what he wants.
Amen.
And I pray
Yes.
that we can all do that because in my life it's hard for me. So
Respect.
I need a little encouragement too because I get tired, I got shit to do, and I understand everybody else does, but I think as a collective we should all just make this a good space for us to create like we did.
A
with
commitment.
New.
A commitment.
It doesn't have to be me here recording niggas. Let's
No.
be straight with that. Like, niggas can be here writing, recording. I don't have to fucking be here.
Like it's always
You know what I'm
been.
saying? Yeah, that's my point. So that's what I got from today, and I needed that is my point. I've been having like a little bit of depression, I would say, since he passed. I don't know how to
Same.
classify it, but it's like I can't get over it. I haven't gotten over it, and I didn't just lose him.
You don't
I lost
have
my
to.
mom, my
You don't have to.
nephew. You know what I'm saying? Like Delmar. You know what I mean? Like the deaths came so quick that it was like I can't fight him. I can't fight him. I did for a little bit, but how do you teach yourself to act like nothing is wrong,
It's impossible.
and then you get broken down when you lose the one person that you shared life with? And then the night prior to him passing, I was with him. I stayed overnight with him, Joel on one side, me on the other side, and I sat there and watched him suffer, not being able to breathe all night. It fucked me up. Like, he's sitting there struggling, and I'm trying to grab his hand to comfort him. He loves me to death, but he took my hand and pushed it off his hand. He said no. He was like it made him feel uncomfortable because he had to go through his own physical process. Like, look, there's no comforting you can give me other than you being here with me.
Right.
Yes,
At
yes.
first, and Joelle looked at me like, look, and she was such a fucking warrior in that moment because they helped me to understand, like, look, even though you don't really understand, this is his last time on Earth. So I've been battling with that shit since it happened. Joel knows it. I know it. My wife knows it. Other than that, I've never shared that with anybody.
You being there was enough.
Yeah. He let me know that, though. You know, we shared each other's company. But my point is, since that point in time, I've been fucked up to a degree that I can't fix it. Tonight, it helped me to rejuvenate, like,
Yes, sir.
the energy that he gave us. So I feel fucking blessed. I feel like I can do bigger things right now.
Amen.
That's how exactly the energy that he left. Yeah.
Real shit.
Fire.
Yeah.
It's fire.
Love you, bro.
I ain't never shared that shit either, but if I seem a little off since he passed, that's exactly why. I see it every night. I haven't had
I ain't
one
been
night
the same since neither.
that it hasn't appeared in my brain.
Nobody's been the
I
same.
want,
Thank
I
you,
wanna,
thank you
I
for
don't-
thank you for sharing, Cap. Man, that
Yeah,
shit is
yeah,
real
yeah,
shit,
man.
man. That's real shit.
Yeah, I don't
man.
want to consider that as like a great like some people say like the sacrifice of somebody leaving in order for people to be great in a sense like that. But he was like to us all as
Yeah.
all of us,
Hold that mic up, please. That
as
shit
all
heavy,
of us,
ain't it?
as yeah, it's like 20.
That's why I got to stand
I'm
there.
about to crow this joint right here. I'm about to crow the mic tonight. You know what I'm saying? But as all of us though, we have to look back. You know what I'm saying? He was a great asset to all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was a great asset. So.
Like to add on to that, I have one of the most beautiful moments with New. Like
Yeah.
a lot of moments that I have with him, too many to account for.
Yeah.
New was more so like a father to me.
He was my dad, man.
He was a father.
He
to
was
me,
our
yo.
dad.
That's deep.
Like,
That's
come on
deep.
now. We didn't really.
Like for real.
I'm
I
glad
never
Cap-
had
Can I
it.
say
Cap-
something, Cap? That's
Cap-
that's deep for me to say that.
Yeah.
I never had it. That
That's
nigga
deep.
was the one person
Yeah.
I used to
Great
look
too.
up to.
You're great
It's
too.
crazy you said that,
you're
bro.
great too.
It's
You're an
crazy as
icon.
fuck you said that. The way
You
you
tried
Tried to be like that to me.
Just
He was more like a little
reiterated.
brother.
So to give him the superiority that he deserves and
Yeah.
stuff like that,
He
respect
knew
that you
man.
give
He
him.
knew I would kill and die for him. Like,
Yep.
Yo, the last conversation I had with him.
Can I say something? That's you submissive to
Yeah, I'm not submissive to anybody else on the planet, other than my daughter. My daughter.
Yeah.
Me and my
That's a
boys
fact.
got to box
You
it out. But
respect,
with my
that's
daughter,
respect.
I'm like, okay.
Yup. Yo, the last interaction I had with
submissive.
you, he literally was gasping for air. But you know what he
Yeah.
said to me on
Yeah.
the last time? He checked me.
I'm submissive to
Son,
God, big
son,
cuz, straight
he
up.
yo, he could have easily was like, Quest, I love you. Nah, he checked me and challenged me to be a better,
And that's what it was. You know
to
what
be
I mean?
a better husband to my wife.
That's what it was, man.
That was
that's good.
that moment, right? Like he was always teaching, checking me, battling with me, learning me.
I can relate to that.
But on his last, he checked me, and I saved it in my phone. So every year, when it comes up, it's a message from New.
He was always good with checking
Be-
people.
Be a better husband to your wife. He checked me, and I love him
Great
so
example.
much for
He's
that.
a great
Yeah,
example.
I can.
Oh my
You know
I can
how
relate
you know
to
how
that.
you know how Shy said he said something to him as well. So what New said to me was, "Don't let this change you and turn you into a worse, like a bad person." Right now, when he said it, I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" Because I got a whole interview I've been telling Marshall about for
Yeah,
years.
I remember you
he
took-
made me bring my camera
Yep, I
and my
know.
audio recorder and videotape him for over an hour.
Oh, man.
And I was like, when he was on his hospice bed. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. I love him, so I'm like you said, I'm gonna do what you asked me to do.
Right.
I set it up. He made everybody else leave the room. It was just me and him. So we had a conversation. He told me everything he wanted me to hear.
Clear
Because
as
he
that.
was like, look, I'm leaving this world. I love you.
Yeah.
I know that if I don't tell you the things I'm going to tell you, you'll fuck around and become a mass murderer or some shit.
Right.
Because you're hurt behind me leaving this world.
Right.
But that's not what I want for you. I haven't been able to watch it in totality since I videotaped it and did the audio recording. But in the beginning, I didn't understand why he did it. But now I understand because he knew I would be so hurt by it.
Powerful word.
Even being a tough motherfucker.
Facts.
That
So-
he was like, I have to protect him even when I'm gone.
So can you repeat
Cap,
what that?
real quick, can I say-
Can you
can I say-
repeat that? What was said again? I'm
He
sorry.
said, don't let this turn you into a terrible person.
Deep.
Let me say this real quick, Cap.
I didn't. When he said it, I was
Before?
like, "This nigga's bugging." Like, what the fuck? 'Cause
Yeah.
he didn't say, "Don't let my death turn me into a
Cap,
terrible
I
person."
remember the
said
day you
this.
told me that shit. I
Yeah.
remember the day. I remember where we were
And he was
sitting.
specific
Where were we
how
at?
he said
We were
it,
at
too.
my house. Matter of fact, you know, I'm bugging. I'm lying. We were at your house. If I'm not mistaken, we were at your house on the back porch.
Yeah.
I could be mistaken, but I remember telling you, yo, when you get a chance, or if you want to
Oh
sit
yeah,
down
you was like,
together,
"Let me
to
watch
whatever.
it with you," or and I was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, I can't do it, man."
Yeah,
I
and you
can't
said you
even-
can't do it. You have to whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm about to start rambling. But I want to go
Yeah.
back to the thing that Shah said. When you told me that, I know for a fact that Nu said something to everybody. that
Yeah,
came
that's
to
my
see you,
point.
right?
That's
Yeah.
bugged.
Listen to. Let me
He's
finish this because
intelligent. He's
let me
smart.
finish this, fellas,
You know
because
what
I
I mean?
know me. I'm buzzing and I'll start rambling. I'm buzzing
I
like
want
a
to say what he
motherfucker.
said to
Today's
me
a
too,
different day.
Marsh.
But when I tell you, me and Brandon's relationship,
It was
one of these
next
days,
level.
Cap, we'll sit down and
Nah,
talk.
me and Nu talked about you numerous times. He loves you. He loved you. Okay, so certain people he
Let me say this,
relied
Cap. I
on-
love you. I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna
Yeah,
shut you
I'm
out.
gonna be quiet.
I love you to death. Nu did not. Let me say this. This is the type of relationship we have. Nu didn't have a conversation with me before he left.
He didn't have to though,
He didn't have to. He gave it to me spiritually.
because you were around. No, you were around him more though. Think about it. You were around him more day to day.
Bruh.
Like I wasn't
I would
around
agree.
him.
I would
Let me
agree.
get to
I
my
wasn't
point and I'm
around
going to shut
him
up,
day-to-day
fellas. I
like
love
that.
y'all. But when Shah said something, he said something to me. You said he said something to you. Knew what to say to each individual in his life.
When it needed to
And
be said.
to be so fucking selfless on your deathbed to
You thinking
still
about
put
everybody
you in
else.
check.
Yes.
Right.
To put
Yes.
me in check or this person in check and this
Yes.
person in check and you, Cap. When you told me that,
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Brandon was speaking to me through you.
Yeah.
Oh,
You think
deep.
I'm playing,
That's
bro?
deep. That's deep. The
And I
bond
sat
that he
there,
kept,
and
like,
I'm not gonna lie, it entertained me. Something like, damn, man. And we talked. Me and Brandon talked. There was a lot of things that I know for a fact, and that we talked. But I know for a fact he didn't have to say anything to me, and he was speaking through you. And what's so profound to me, like I said, I'm buzzing, I'm profound. What's so profound to me was the fact that he was so fucking selfless.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, for
Selfless.
somebody to be on their deathbed and not have the fear that I think I would have,
Come on, man.
I
That's
just don't
deep.
understand.
That's
Cap,
man.
that
That's
motivated
what I
the
wanted to
shit
touch
out of
on.
me.
I wanted to touch on that
He
part.
wasn't scared, bro.
Nah, he
Was not
wasn't. He was
scared.
like,
I didn't see anything.
He said,
nothing.
He said, I'm going to die in my home. That's mine, in my comfort zone, surrounded by all the people.
Love.
Love. Not
Love,
everybody, but love, right?
Right.
Who the fuck gets to make that decision in their life?
Not everybody is fortunate. That's what I'm trying
That's
to say.
what you said
what I'm
earlier.
saying.
Yeah.
not
Can I share
everybody's that
something?
fortunate.
Go ahead, Sharp. I want
was
to go after
blessed,
you get
man.
done.
Oh, this is pretty crazy, but
You gotta look in the camera, my guy.
yeah, my bad. Cause I keep talking about.
I mean, you could look at us too. You ain't gotta just look at the camera like.
I apologize.
It's okay to cry, brother. We grown men.
But,
We can cry. I'm gonna cry on one of y'all shoulders tonight.
Yeah.
When
I mean, no Diddy. Come
right
on,
before the little party, you know what I'm talking about? They had. That's how we do it.
that didn't sound right.
Pause. But right before they had the little party for him, remember?
Yeah,
Harris Hill,
Come on, man.
yeah.
So. That
you
was
take
on-
half my story,
What,
just
was
go.
that, like a Friday or a Saturday? What was it, Friday
To
or
be
Saturday?
honest,
Cap?
I think it was a Saturday.
Okay, so being that it was on a Saturday, I'm thinking, yeah, I gotta get my act together. I'm going to visit the guard on Saturday. Wednesday, I get a call, nigga. Get your ass over to the jump.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Okay. So me and my brother Fritz, God bless,
Rest in peace, Fritz.
we
God
pull
bless.
we,
With love.
Rest in peace.
we pull up over there, you know what I'm saying? And when we get there, before I go in the door, I'm thinking to myself, Sharp, you gotta be yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you're not yourself, it's not real.
I was with you that day.
You hear me? So when I say this to you guys, this is why I said this, okay? If you're not yourself, it ain't gonna be real.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I came in the door, he seen me and he looked at me, and I say, You know, I'm in line waiting to talk to my peoples. You know what I'm talking about? And by the time it was, you know, I was like 3 behind. And by the time it was time for me to talk, I got up there and I looked at him. He said, I know you coming to the party. He said, I know you coming to the thing this weekend. You gonna be there? I said, niggas, you gonna be there?
I remember that. He laughed.
He laughed at
Yeah,
that
he
shit.
laughed.
He
looked
almost
at me
put
like,
us
I
out.
told you, don't do that.
He almost put us out. You make me laugh, you gotta go.
Nigga, you gonna be there, nigga?
Oh yeah. I want to
party to go to,
piggyback. I
man.
want to piggyback off what Sharp was talking about.
And he looked at me and he said to me, he said, Sharp, this was around the time when we went to the Ira. You was there. We went to the
New York.
to New York to go to, what was it though?
The little short chick with the bug.
Nah, what was the name of the event? It was the Dipset verse
Yeah.
lock shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And he said it was like a couple
I don't think Ira went to that one.
crazy as hell.
He went to the
Keep
You
the story
big
going
air.
though. That's
The
not
big
that's,
air.
that's not important. Keep
That's
the
not
story
important.
going, please.
The importance of it was when he said that to me and he was like, I see you, Sharp. I see you went to I'm watching it. Please just keep doing what you
He gave you what you needed to move forward.
Keep doing what you're doing. That'll make him happy.
And I ain't stopping ever.
How you on your deathbed and you worried about
You worried
the
about
next
Everybody,
person?
Everybody
how
else.
do you how do you remember
Everybody
so many
else.
people when you're on your deathbed?
And what to say to them when it's their turn?
Like I said, bro, every person he spoke to, I sat in that fucking living room and I've seen people that I've never seen before. Yeah. And when they left, I was like, no, who is that? He was like,
He
no,
had
this
the
is
most
such and
clout.
such and such and such and such. I respect
If you put it in
bro.
if you put it in today's terminology, he had the most clout. He had more clout
Yeah,
than like
bro, yeah.
everybody.
He did, man.
Nigga, he had siblings on his dad's side that I never met. That I met in his passing.
You better believe
I didn't know
it.
they existed. They came down. It was
Word,
like,
cat, word. People
I
would
said,
pull up in the living room and I'd be like,
I'm his sister.
and I respect
I'm
it,
his
yeah.
brother. I said, oh shit, I'm his brother.
I remember
Like,
my
what the
cousin
Right,
used to,
right.
Brandnew used to rock the Gumby, and he used to rock the Gumby. Remember
This
the
ain't that bad.
Gumby?
Yeah,
Yo,
I
he
had
used to
one too
rock the
because of him.
radio, like Radio
And I
Ryan,
dyed
yo,
it and I dyed it blonde.
I can't
That's when we
remember.
used to be in it, yeah.
I can't remember what situation
He
it
had the
was.
dope part.
What
I-
situation
Yeah.
it was.
Dre been trying
Dre,
to
I'm
talk.
sorry.
That's all right. I'm patient. I can't
Dre,
remember what situation it was.
We appreciate your patience. That's what a real man does.
Absolutely.
Respectfully, Dre, my bad.
I can't remember what situation it was, if it was Harris Hill or in the living room. But I think when we were in the living room, it was me, Sharp, Fritz was there, but he was outside, Vita, Joel, and all them guys on the porch. And Hoodie. Now, what Sharp was saying, is you gonna be there? And everybody just fell out laughing. Even New was laughing and said, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. And he was just laughing. And finally he said, if y'all make me laugh one more time, I'm putting all y'all out. I'm just going to put all y'all out.
He was serious about
Yeah, but he
it.
pointed to me. He didn't even say Dre. He didn't say nothing. He just looked at me and he pointed. And all he said, step up. Wow. I put my head down and I walked out front.
I remember that.
Step up. That's all he said. Step up.
And that could have meant a million different things.
And I was trying to think of all 1,000,000 of them. But that's he step up.
New gave his own speech. He was able to be strong enough to sit in his own seat and have a gathering of the people that usually is normally at all his house parties.
Ain't that?
And guess what?
Real shit.
Everybody came up there and showed him respect. People that you wouldn't even knew he was.
People came
bonding
from
with.
out of town.
I'm telling the town that's what I'm trying to. He was sitting behind his seat, saying, "Hey, I'm about to leave, y'all."
Yeah.
I wish the mayor would have
He
done
was
what he
about to
said he was
die.
going to
You
do,
know
because
what
it
I
ain't
mean?
happened yet.
So when he had an oxygen tank, when he had the wheelchair,
Mike, please.
he had an oxygen tank.
Yo, that brother, man.
It's all good. No,
the
it's all good.
wheelchair.
It's all good. I don't need no more anyway.
With the wheelchair, I feel you.
He
But
got
when
money.
He was able to
He
tell
got
all
money.
the
Nah,
people
No,
that-
I don't need no more of that anyway.
But with the wheelchair, I feel you.
But when he was like at his joint, he had the wheelchair and he had the oxygen tank. I didn't know how real it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how real it was. I was separated from everything. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But that made it more real. You know what I'm saying? And
Because he kept asking about you, too.
Sorry, brother, because I could understand that right there.
I think what it was, he wanted to tap into everything that was what he held close. He kept asking about you, and when Roy came to town, he made us drive him around Elmira for like an hour, and he wanted you. Now, I don't want you to feel bad about this.
Man, Cap.
Don't sit there.
That's deep, though. That's deep.
Deep.
But it's not like y'all can't. Nah, fuck
not
that.
saying it like
I'm
that.
being real about shit. It's not like P didn't want to be there. What I'm saying is
That's what I'm saying.
that was the situation. Yeah.
You still need his face on
Shit
that
happens,
billboard,
bro.
like he said they
Shit
was
happens,
gonna
bro.
do.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna
any
shut the
kind of
fuck
way
up. When it
about
comes to my bro Brandon,
But
no matter.
something happened. I think you were out of town or something like that because it was a
It don't matter.
situation
Keep
that
it
we
100.
didn't have any control of. I don't know what the circumstances were, but
my work.
thought of you, and he was on you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and that's
and he wanted us to drive him around Elmira, so Roy drove us around Elmira.
To try to find the brother.
No, not to find P.
Oh,
P,
okay, that's
no,
where I was at. My
no,
bad,
no, no,
boy.
no, 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 no. So
Woo!
P wasn't available. Is my point.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying.
But he wanted Roy to drive us around Elmira, so he took us to all the places we used to live.
Oh, okay.
We went to Friendly, we went to Divon Ave,
man.
we went to Jones Court, we went to Hawthorne Court.
I do that every once in a while.
And I guarantee he wasn't upset about P not
he
being
wasn't,
there
'cause he
because that's the type of Brandon
he
person Brandon was. He
understood.
understood.
So
That's
something was
life.
going
You were
on.
saying, Cap, my
No,
bad.
no,
He
no,
got
no.
business to
something-
take care of. Let him take care
No,
of his
because
business.
the circumstances weren't predetermined.
That's right.
It was like
Now or never.
yes.
Yes, sir.
And either he was working. I think you
Situation, man.
probably were working on. I have to ask Roy because Roy be having a little more sharp memory.
You know, not to cut everything
He's doing
off.
great.
That's what I'm gonna.
He's doing
Bringing up
great.
Roy, he was a great. You know what I'm saying?
And he tried to make it.
You know what I mean? So.
He be pushing me to be the best person I can be.
But when I came, when I
Peace
came,
and love, cuz. I know you watching, you know what I mean?
when I came and
Sorry
seen
about
New, I made
Why you
sure.
gripping the mic like you doing a show?
1, 2, 1, 2.
I feel.
It's that DJ Brand New was still in his ass.
I feel passionate.
Nigga, hold the
man,
mic so we
like,
can hear
that
you niggas spit that
he
shit.
He the one that put me on,
P
man.
Cap.
He the one that put me on.
P Cap, did he work us hard though? Be
He
honest.
put me on.
Like a motherfucker, man. I appreciate
Amen.
it.
Amen.
But when I came in, I seen it like I didn't know it was that real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he had the oxygen tank and all that shit, and he was sitting up there, but I had my kids with me, and I put my daughter in his hands. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I want you to hold my daughter.
You know what?
Do you have that picture, P?
I didn't take a
Remember that?
picture
I remember him
because
he remembered that.
I
Yo,
don't.
'cause
I,
it was all those tables was right there.
because it wasn't about taking the moment.
You know what? He
about
told
that.
me to set
It
up
wasn't
the
about
tables
that.
So that he didn't.
It was
want
about
to be
me.
rushed by-
I told Lou. I said. I told Lou. I said I want you to hold my daughter, nigga.
That's it. No pictures.
I said I want you to hold my daughter, nigga.
Yo, that's deep.
That's
I said
super
hold
deep.
my daughter, nigga. I get that nigga my daughter.
P,
She like 9
I
months
love you,
old.
man.
9
baby.
months.
A baby.
I remember that. P.
I said-
You about to trigger me, nigga. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna shut the fuck up and I'm gonna listen to
She
y'all.
5.
No,
Brandon?
did he hold her?
He held her, bro. He held her.
Listen,
Let him finish
Brandon-
though. Let him finish though.
yo,
Please.
yeah,
Let him
yeah,
finish,
yeah.
though.
I'm sorry.
And he got so weak that Joel had to come hold him.
That's deep.
He still said, "I'm going to hold
But
her."
he still had her though.
You know what I'm
I gotta
saying?
hold
He
the
still
baby.
had her
That shit making me down. But he
chest
did
too.
that.
That's love.
You know
man.
what I mean?
That's the kind of person he
I'm
was.
getting chills right now.
Change
because-
everybody's life.
Yes.
I'm gonna put this
Yes.
mic down. The
That's
only
real.
when I talk to this about
You
my
on your
brother, right?
deathbed.
He loved your
You know
ass.
what I mean?
He loved everybody.
He loved you.
He loved
knew you was that
everybody.
little nigga that was. He was like Urkel at first because he would just be at our crib
That's bro. That's bro.
like every day. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
definitely bro.
And
Nah,
it
but
got
you
to the
right,
point-
Cap. He
My
loved
mom
me.
was on some like that's my
golden
my
child.
son.
He loved
So
everybody.
she treated him the same way she treated
He
us.
was a golden child.
Yeah. So he knew when he was at our crib, there wasn't nothing different between us and him.
No, he treated everybody the same.
Now I'm talking about my mom. Like when he was at our house, my mom treated him that way. So it eventually led to New treating him the same way that.
Yeah, bro.
That's why he ended up in a rap group with his little brothers because it was like that's my little brother too.
I never seen him nothing less than that.
Nothing less. Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing less.
All I know is
He's always be like, you
always.
Sharp, guess what Pete did?
Yeah.
Guess what Pete did? What he do? What he do, dude?
Y'all like
Yeah.
cares
It's no
about you,
different.
man.
all I know is he was on his deathbed and he held my daughter, bro, and he looked at my daughter with love.
It rocked you.
And, you know what I'm saying?
That's the way
Like,
he's been all his life. Dude, let me say that. I'm sorry, yo.
Sorry,
P, you got
bro.
me emotional.
You know
I
what I
love
mean?
you to
Thank you,
fucking
Pete. Thank
death.
you for sharing that,
I
too.
love y'all niggas to death. Thank you, P, for
Marshall,
sharing that.
love you, P.
And it
Appreciate your
triggered me.
patience, too.
I appreciate you, and it triggered me because I think about it. When we're born, we're not born with the concept of the world. We're born with love and genuine. It is what it is. It is what
Say
it
that
is.
again.
There's
The
nothing until we're
concept of
born
the
with
world.
love,
That's
the
deep,
concept of the world. But the thing about New, he kept that shit till the day he died. He didn't look at any. This is what it is. New triggered my thinking.
Yes.
Think about it this way. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but New changed my life. He said, Marshall, if you blah 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 blah, I'll never speak to you again.
Yeah, he
and
ain't
you
like
know
the
why he said that?
fraudulent.
Sha,
He
listen
ain't
to
like
me,
the
baby.
fake.
You know what he did? Sha,
After he's
Sha,
done, I'ma tell you
Sha,
some shit.
look at me, baby. Look at me. He said, Marshall, if you blah 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 blah, I'll never speak to you again. You know why? He said, because I'm tired of seeing you hurt.
And he told me
That
the
changed
same
my
thing.
fucking life.
Me too. I don't even gotta tell my story
Yo.
no more. Good shit, Mark.
Sharp. Now, Marshall.
He
That
was the most generous too.
Listen.
Can we not forget about how generous he was? Other than music, other than his
He was so-
career, how was he on a personal level? He was so generous that he didn't only build with you, he built with you and your family.
Yeah.
He took the time out.
He's different. Can we agree that he was different?
Yes.
Different
He was
cap.
great.
Yo,
He was
so
great.
Because Sha,
Like, hold
He
on,
wasn't generous with that weed though.
Look. I'm gonna put it on the four view so we can see everybody. Like, let's all expound on this. How many people do you know will actually build with you, your family,
Your family.
kids, and
Everybody.
actually give a fuck about them?
not too many.
Like, let's
He
be
did.
real.
He taught me that
He did.
characteristic.
He did.
He made me want to be great. I'd be out of my rabbit mind if I'd act to those same credentials around New. I stood up when I came around my cousin. There were certain ways I had to be.
You had to be.
You
when I came
have
around my
to.
cousin.
You have to.
Straight
You're gonna
like
get
that.
called the fuck out. You're gonna be put on blast.
Straight like that. You better get.
He's a different person.
Yo,
And my kids,
You ain't acceptable.
I'm gonna put the mic
You're
down.
not- You're not acceptable.
While he was still able to get around, we had a couple parties for him in my mom's backyard.
Brandon Briggs knew everybody.
Yes, he did.
Brandon knew
There's
how to
levels
give
to
the
this
best
stuff.
of everything
You know what I mean?
to anything. He was selfless,
Yep.
and he gave his all.
Yes.
Till this fucking day, my daughter and my son talks about the best Christmas gift they had. Who was the best Christmas gift you had? Think about it as a child. What's the best Christmas you can get? A box of fucking cereal. He walked through. I remember the year he walked. Yo, this is what I'm gonna do.
I was gonna say a
he
big
gave
wheel.
all the kids in my family, his family, a box of fucking cereal. When Sanan
Something.
Delmar opened that box of cereal, the motherfucking gift that I spent all this money on, fuck that.
Didn't mean shit.
Dad, oh my God, I got
Me
Captain Crunch.
With the prize in it.
That was the
Genius.
shit.
With the
That was
surprise.
Les, when it comes to Brandon fucking Briggs, DJ Brandnew, the grand incredible man.
He's the reason why we all here today.
Less is
He's the
more.
reason why we all here
Less
today.
is more.
Did you
Straight
have
like
something
that.
that you wanted to say before we
He's the reason
segue?
why
I'm sorry,
we
I'm getting
all here
hyped.
today.
I'm gonna shut
We're
up.
gonna segue.
Yeah, I got one thing. I was thinking about, because I look at myself and I'm built in a certain characteristic where I never give up. I never try to show, signs of weakness, meaning signs of, oh, this is too much. I give up. Who's going to rescue me? I've never had a moment of who's going to rescue me. And I had to kind of think back, where did I get that from? And then I thought about, I met New when I was a teen. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to find myself, and I was trying to make the Shadyville team of elite, you know what I'm saying, super MCs. And then I thought about the interactions that I had with New, and it turned into an outsider trying to wow the Oracle. because New was like the oracle, you know, of music, and then it turned
Man,
into
Brandnew loved you, man.
bro. Son, it turned
Yo, he
into
loved you, bro.
You wasn't the outsider. You
He
wasn't the
actually
outsider. You didn't even know
me.
it.
He talked about me when it was just me and New around you. I heard your name was mixed, so I know. Yo, that's what I'm trying to say, and it's so. You know, I don't mean to try to take over, but you know, I was around him a lot too, so it was like, yo, you know what I mean? I knew how he thought. I knew how he think. I knew his intentions. I knew what stuff like that. I knew the people he might have not even liked.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say nothing, but I knew he didn't like you.
Son, he
Straight like that.
Son, he really didn't
Or he
have to.
or he didn't love you, but he still just put you in your car. He just keep you where he kept you.
Son, he
know,
saved
straight like that.
son, he saved me from being homeless as a teenager. He taught me how to be a father as a
like that,
teenager.
bro.
And he set a precedent of understanding without saying it. Yo, ain't no weakness in this circle.
And it was all positive.
It was all positive, but there was never a moment where I was like, in my life that I can think of, that I was like, damn, shit is so tough. I feel like giving up on nothing. Like, you know, being a young father.
He was upright. He was upright. You know, when I say upright, though, he was so upright that the justice system, you know, the EPD, Elmira system. Yo, when have you ever heard?
Are we going around the horn on this?
News left parties. He went to A, B, from point A to B. Without even Elmira Police Department knew who Brandnew was, and they respected his caliber of a person.
Son, it transitioned into my being. So he created the nigga. Ain't no I feel like giving up ever. Like I could never go to New and be like, yo, New, yo, shit is so hard. I feel like nigga, yo, cause I knew he would check the fuck out of me. Yo,
pull your skirt up.
Yo, so what I had to do without even thinking about it is he already programmed me to go hard and to find a fucking way. Before I come to him with
you was one of his #1 MCs, like yo. You were.
He knew how to relate to everybody.
I'm looking from the perspective.
I thought that's what we was doing.
I'm
We
looking
was
from
going
the
around the horn
outside
right
in.
here, you know.
I'm looking from the outside in, and I knew
Is that what
who
we
he
doing?
cherished. I knew
Blame
who he
it on the
cherished.
alcohol.
Blame it.
That's deep, bro.
That's crazy.
Who he cherished, man. I know he loved you. I know he loved, Marshall.
He loved everybody.
He
loved everybody.
Listen, though.
And he had a niche to like
was
find a way to
family.
relate to everybody.
Everyone,
And
yes.
keep it 100 with you.
Yes.
Like how do you, like I said earlier, I know I'm buzzing and shit, but how do you keep that whole concept of it is what it is, just
Have you
simple.
ever gotten an
It
argument
doesn't have
with
to be
New?
that rough.
Have you ever gotten an argument with New?
No, nigga, no.
No, I didn't have disagreements.
Yes.
Not an argument, but I had the disagreements, yeah.
Or you guys had a misunderstanding.
We all know how that turned
Yes,
out.
a couple of times.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. Don't have a
Misunderstanding.
He'll humble you quick.
When
He'll humble you quick.
He said what?
Yeah, I know.
Karate chop you in your throat.
Yo, listen, soon as you act like you ain't listening, alright.
He'll make
But
you
at the same, he'll make you listen, and at the end of that listening, or at the end of all that, you've learned something. It makes you
but you
think
look,
about,
but he
okay,
ain't give
how
up
can
on
I
you.
approach this different?
You know what though? You know what though?
Never gave
I want
up
to say
on
something real quick, y'all.
Exactly.
Real quick.
That's the point of it.
Sean, real quick.
He was working on you. He was working.
Real quick, man. When I got out of his last days, y'all. His last days, when I got out of him, he had no fear. He didn't fear
That's
death.
deep when you say that.
He
though.
did not fear death. He had no fear. It was like he welcomed it. He wanted to go to a better place.
Yeah,
He
that's
wanted
deep.
everybody to say what he had to say and who he had to say the things to. And I'm on my way, y'all. Don't cry for me. This is not a crying moment. This is a joyous moment.
That's what he stressed. That's what
This
he
is a
stressed.
joyous
He
moment.
did.
Like, nigga, I won't accept you turning my passing into something that
Yes.
alters your life
He,
for the
'cause
worse.
he was not scared of death.
That's
he was
not what I'm accepting.
scared at all.
And if that's what it turns
respect
into,
that.
that's blasphemy.
He was
Like,
ready.
Come on.
It is blasphemy.
He was ready.
Listen, we're New knows we're here.
Absolutely.
Thank God for Casey and Brent
Casey.
Sturmer for putting together the documentary and the
Thank
viewing
y'all.
earlier.
Appreciate y'all.
I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna put a link in there for people to check it out, things of that nature. But in the nature of New, we have to move on and talk about a couple other things.
Can I say one other thing?
You can say
there was a
whatever you
question.
want.
There was a question that was asked to all of us during the end of the segment.
What was
and
that?
I just don't want to just let
Yeah,
that go.
yeah.
And I want everybody to be aware of it.
For sure.
It would say, "What are you guys gonna do next?"
Yeah, that's why.
So I just didn't know. I mean,
Did you hear
can
what I
feed off of
replied?
that.
Did you hear what I said to the dude?
There was something, but I just
Because I
wanna-
told him, I said, look, we have to do a project. First and foremost.
Yes, there we go.
Because to continue, I was going to talk about Brandnew Day, but we Corey mentioned it earlier. Like we already were supposed to do bathroom key.
Sharp got it.
Touchdown.
So
Ringo's hands ain't gonna be like that though.
Corey already mentioned the fact that we need to get together and coordinate a Brandnew Day that's bigger than what it has been.
I agree. Yep.
One thing that I didn't want to mention to Corey earlier when we were talking about it is that he's been hurting, right? But everybody else has been hurting, myself included, to the point that sometimes it debilitates you.
Yes,
Like
sir.
it immobilizes you to the point that you can fight.
That's
because
why
you're
that was a good question.
Listen.
That was a good
cuz,
question.
I'm glad you brought that back up
Oh,
because it was
man.
the
Straight up.
best question you could have asked in
Oh,
order to
man.
move the family forward.
Yes, it
You
was.
realize that was a good question.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
How do you feel about that? How do you feel like,
I got to ponder on that one.
yeah.
I don't have to ponder on that. What
I
needs to
know, but,
happen,
you know, I'ma
what needs to
ponder on that
happen is a few different things. Whether it's irrelevant or not, this is my opinion. What needs to happen is brothers needs to get together and get back like how they was doing, man. Word up, man. And that was said tonight, and it grabbed me like, yo, you
Great
know
message.
what? We gotta get we gotta get the team back together and bust their ass. That's it.
Well, what I will say is, in the nature of new, we have to get together and have expectations that new would have in 2026
Like you
Amen.
told
moving
me,
forward.
step up.
Because
There you
Step
go.
one,
up.
you can't have 10 to 20 guys either producing music, making music, or just trying to make progress, and one or two of them are dedicating everything they have.
And no one else is
And
doing
the
it.
other one has
Right.
not. Yeah,
Well,
there you go. It's
well,
mathematical.
So the way my brain works, I can't even think about it like that. Like, okay, and one or two aren't. What I'm saying is, all I'm thinking about is if you have 10 or 20 together, and 10 or 20 are dedicating the same amount of energy,
There's
which
no
is their
failure.
maximum, you don't have to think about anything else.
Word up.
I don't know how to do anything but put in my all into everything I do.
Yes,
You're
sir.
already doing it.
So I can't accept anything less.
So when you see less, is you get less. So
For me, I can only speak for me.
Yes,
when
sir.
I see less,
Well, I always agree
when
that
I
there's
see
room
less,
for improvement. You know what I mean?
I think
for anything
I separate
situation.
myself from less.
Me.
Because I know that I've carried a lot. I can carry because I'm built to do it, and I rarely know how it feels to be in a collective where everybody is potentially putting everything they have into something.
right.
What New made us do is give everything we had.
And when you wasn't on those songs, you know why.
When I wasn't on some songs,
not you.
No,
I'm
no,
saying-
no, Sharp, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying
You know how
you're
many
saying
times?
me.
No,
Let me finish
Go ahead,
talking.
go
though.
ahead,
Let me
Ayo,
finish
go ahead,
talking.
go ahead. Not you. I wasn't meaning you though.
Yeah, that was
Sharp,
deep.
listen. I'm not the sensitive guy. That's not me. I wasn't raised like that.
Right.
What I'm saying, when you just said that, I just wanted to clarify
Yeah.
that if I ever wasn't on a song, the only thing it made me do was go back and work hard to be on the next song.
We used to go to the basement.
Yeah, that
This
nigga,
one.
yo, New shut me because I used to be on some bullshit in the beginning. I used to be on some bullshit, and New used to be like,
I used to wonder why I wasn't on that song, Cap.
he used to tell me like, nah, that ain't it.
Son came through and
He
and
used to be
said
Mega.
this.
He used to be
That was his man.
Malachi, And yeah.
Mega Pop.
I used to present
Shout out to Mega Pop.
Mega
That was
Pop
new
was-
man,
That
son.
was Mega Pop was on
That was new man, son. Respect and blessings, nigga.
Yo,
word.
the type of person
I don't
you
know.
would
Shout out to
present
Mega
a
Pop,
project
man.
I just seen him a couple
Guys,
days ago.
let's have one voice at a time, please.
Has he ever been down here, Cap?
Who?
Mega Pop?
Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that.
What
Pop,
happened to Mega
we coming
Pop,
get you,
though?
Pop.
Yeah, please
Is that
do.
okay?
Please
Is that
do.
okay?
Where's
We coming
Mega
to get you,
Pop at? Where's Mega Pop at?
Seen him in the
Though?
store a
He
couple
was
days
there.
ago.
Yeah, I know how to get in touch with Mega Pop. I know how to get in touch with
I
Mega
think
Pop.
he knows how to
I think he
he's
does
been in
too.
shit since he was a little ass kid.
Yeah, there's no
so
way.
he knows how to stay out the way.
Yeah, he's staying out
But
the way.
like a
sometimes
motherfucker, man.
brothers
When
be
you
wanting
really
to
been
feel
through
like.
some shit, you learn how to stay out the way.
But sometimes brothers be wanting to feel like, say my name.
Yeah, yeah.
But why I gotta say your name? Man?
Yeah.
I'm like that too. Respect. I ain't talking shit. I'm just saying, you know.
You ain't gotta say a nigga name, but you gotta come recognize who put you in the same and put you in the situation.
And I'm not afraid to say this, and I won't say nothing else tonight. I swear to you. But there's some faces that I didn't see tonight. I know everybody has they reasons why they had to do this and why they had to do that. So I'm not singling anybody out. Yeah. The point I'm trying to make is there's a lot of faces for goddamn brand new that I would have thought that you would have had to open. You know what? You should have been there.
Yeah.
Put a little more
He should have been in a lot
And you know
of
who you
places.
are, and that's it. And respectfully, you know who you are. I'm done.
Niggas should have been in a lot of
You know what I
places.
refuse to do myself though? I refuse to let even an ounce of negativity spill into
Me
something
neither.
so positive.
But at the end of the day, it's not negativity.
No, listen, because
Yeah.
I'm not attacking you.
That's right.
What I'm saying, this is the way I choose to live.
Yes, sir.
I
didn't even want to say that, Cap.
Listen. I don't care if certain people don't show up at my funeral because they chose not to.
Just the ones that did come.
Because if I really matter to you, you're going to be there.
So if you're not there, then you just wasn't there.
So why would you want to have some fake energy? And I'm not saying this applies to him. All I'm saying is,
Maybe he ain't really love a nigga. You know what I mean?
I can't allow
Not even
you.
that.
Listen.
Too,
Listen.
yeah.
When you guys are speaking, I'm gonna be quiet because I want to hear what you're saying. Please just don't cut me off. That's all I'm asking because I'm not gonna do that to you because you can't speak for me. You can't finish my sentence.
Dope.
We're all grown men in here, right? All I'm saying is I'm not knocking him or anybody else for not showing up the way that we would expect them to. If that's not what it is, that's what it is, bro. Love is love, and I'm sure they had a relationship that we can't define.
No matter what
understand.
it is. I feel you, Cap. I feel you, man.
What we need to focus on is moving forward, doing something positive. Why live in the rear? I can't do that, man.
Me either. I just had to say that because no one else said it.
I respect it.
That's all.
I respect it. And I'll tell you some shit off camera that New said to me about certain things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That almost turned IO into
a different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I refuse to live in the past though because we gotta move forward. You know what I'm saying?
My mother-in-law told me.
That's what they would have wanted.
My mother-in-law told me, she said, Marshall, I called her one day upset and shit, and she said, Marshall, you know what? I refuse to let anything steal my joy.
Yeah.
That's deep.
I can't control it.
Yes.
I just want to say I love y'all brothers, man.
I don't
care
hate
what
you.
people say, what music you done,
Yeah.
what things you've done, man. Without y'all, man, I wouldn't be me, man.
Me neither.
That's
We
what-
love you too, brother.
Word up, bro. Love you too, kid.
We love you too, man.
Blessing.
Think about how blessed we are though.
Super blessed.
And then think about if the music was removed from the collective.
Oh man.
I ain't even talking about the music yet. I just mean the heart, the soul, period.
that.
The music is extra.
The music is in us.
The music is extra.
Do you have any tattoos, Sharp?
That's how we doing it.
I don't have any tattoos, brother.
I fucking hate y'all niggas. I love the shit out of y'all niggas.
Hold up. Y'all
Let him
taking
finish.
y'all taking from my point.
I know. Let Cat finish.
Y'all taking from my point.
Yeah, go
This
ahead.
nigga sharp as
Taking
a
from my
fool.
point because I have not one.
Not one.
I have not one tattoo.
I got one because I thought
But
I
listen
was
to what
cool.
I'm saying to you. You tattooed that on you because it meant something to you that you wanted to remember for the rest of your life.
At least you thought
Can I
you
say
did.
something?
Or at least
Nope,
you
let me finish, and then I'll walk away even.
Yeah.
The music means that much to you because it's the same as the tattoo you put on your skin, brother. That's all I'm
fucking
saying.
Crazy. I don't even want to talk to you.
That's all I'm saying. I don't need any tattoos. The music that I've made, that I continue to make, is the same as a tattoo because it doesn't leave me, bro.
That's true.
That was real.
Don't talk to me, New Orleans.
Okay.
That was fucking so real.
Yo, this nigga wild.
Yo, where's my bathroom key? Now I gotta pee.
It's on his way back. It's on his way back.
Ira had to go use the bathroom. I gave him the key. He should be on
I
his
just
way
want y'all
back.
brothers to know I love y'all, man.
I know I saw my dinner all the way from home, man. My woman cooked my dinner. I'm hungry.
It's late too. I'm hungry tomorrow.
I ain't been, yo, son, I ain't been to this
Cap.
in a minute.
Cap, P,
Yo,
Marsh,
thanks for having
Shy,
me, too.
Dre.
Yo, FMG.
Quest.
You about to leave?
I love y'all, man.
Oh,
I love you too.
And I ain't going nowhere. I just want you to know I love you.
All right, yeah. We love y'all. Hold up, put it on the
exchange.
I'm put it on the floor.
Hold on, get that
Listen.
Thanks for having me.
Everybody, shout it out to New. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Today was a loving.
Shout out to Mindful
like-
Exchange
Hey,
also.
I want to say something real quick,
Yeah,
yo.
give me that.
Y'all look out for that Misunderstood coming soon. You know what I mean? New project, Shadow Wise, Wolf.
Say
You
that
know what
again?
I mean?
Coming soon.
You know what I mean? New project coming, Misunderstood.
Well, come on, then.
Y'all stay alert.
Respectfully,
And you know what I mean?
and I forgot to tell y'all, Sharp DeMarco shit dropped. Night of a Living Wolf.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all check that out, man. Some heat
Yeah, I
on
paid
it.
my $10 for that cassette. So, you know,
It was worth the $10,
y'all can get
right?
that money out your pocket,
Crazy.
too.
I'm gonna leave y'all with a question though. The same question that the dude had at the premiere.
I think I know which one it is.
What's next?
That's the we can't keep buying Pat. That was
Yeah, like we can't even leave right now without everybody expounding on what's next.
My opinion is what's next. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. I love everybody. I love y'all. We're gonna talk more after the camera.
Life.
But my thing is what's next is do what we do best, what we've been doing. Because if you got a chip on it, hold on, Shy. If you got a chip on your shoulder, then it shouldn't be all that chip on your shoulder and
shit
thinking you
dead.
this and that shit's not. It never was alive to me.
No, it's just as deep of creating an idea.
If you dope, you dope.
and
If you
putting it
not,
in
you not.
perspective.
Yeah.
It's an idea, you know, creating an
Brothers,
idea.
let's get together.
Marsh, what's next for you, Marsh?
And like for instance, like
This
they
is
were
all of
told
us.
That one day we didn't have a radio station, and then somebody came to the table and the
Yeah,
brothers and
goddamn,
sisters
Dre.
sat around the table and
It
said,
made it
well,
happen.
let's make our own radio station, and that's how FMG
And New made it
was
happen, man.
created.
It's
You
a
get what I'm saying?
Shadyville album.
and that's
Yeah.
what was
It's
told.
a full-fledged Shadyville album is what's
So what is that? What does that look like though?
a Shadyville album.
Listen, the reason why I'm asking these simple questions is
That should
because
be it.
I know that in order to achieve
What
something,
about a movie or something? What about a?
Hold on,
Now,
Shy. Hold on,
Give me
Shy.
one sec, please. So, in order to achieve something that you realistically want to attack, you have to start somewhere that's realistic. Because we can sit here and have the most opinionated and feeling-based remarks related to it, but that's still not action at all. So, what can we do to get it started? Is
To
my
get
point.
it started,
We need
have,
to hold a meeting
Let
and
Quest,
not put it on
Shine,
wax.
Hold up. What we need to do is find a 2-hour block of time every week
In our lives.
in our lives at bare minimum
Meetings work.
at bare minimum every other week.
Meetings were.
A 2-hour block where we get together,
Yeah.
we throw on 1 or 2 instrumentals, and we do what would New do if we were in the basement.
In the basement.
But it's not all about just rapping, though. There's so many different avenues to this.
We ain't
What
talking about
the
just
art?
rapping.
No,
What about everything else that's already in perspective?
But,
Yo,
because
Shot,
no, hold on.
Because you play a beat, because you play a beat, and you vibe with niggas, and you know what's going down.
Put a block
there
out.
ain't nothing to talk about.
Listen.
There's
Listen.
nothing to talk about.
Listen.
Let me.
Can I please say one thing?
Go ahead.
Please.
Shy, you know I love you.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
I'm submissive to you too. You my big cuz. I love you.
I'm trying.
No. Listen. When you speak, I love everything you say. I'm listening. But when it comes to building, you have to lay the foundation before you actually speed and try to put walls up and things of that nature.
Right.
This applies to all of us.
Yes.
So I think what you're saying is we have to delegate a certain amount of time that fits everybody to actually just be able to get up to be in the same space.
That's it. And let 1 or 2 instrumentals loop.
Right.
And just
Maybe one.
Chill.
Maybe one.
Let one.
And if
even
certain
better.
people don't fit on that, you gotta accept you don't fit on that, and let the niggas that can go on that, go on
That's
that.
fine. If you don't fit
But
on
is
it,
it about just music though?
It's not about just
That's
music.
not
It's
what
about
we're saying.
community.
But I'm talking about what
We're
we're
talking-
gonna do next. Is
we're-
it,
we're
we already
talking-
been doing music,
Well,
so
what he said was a Shadyville album is the first thing.
okay. Oh, I got you on
new
that. One.
deserve- new
So in order
deserves
to
a
get an
full
album
length.
done, we got to get together.
a full
What you
length,
think he would want done?
a full length
Us
Shadyville
being
album.
real.
Or
And
something that we already did.
All of us
We
being.
done came with verses and
I don't,
Hold on.
I don't have anything
Hold
with
on,
you.
let
I'll
Sean.
do something
Let him.
great.
I just, me personally, I can't get with the whole like voices
I'm just saying,
everywhere.
I'm just trying to
I have
greater
more
than that,
control
you know?
over my responses and.
Well, the
and-
question was deep.
I can't do it.
It was a question of something that we already didn't do already.
Say that again one time,
It
please.
was a question that was asked was, what are you guys going to do next since you already did all of that?
So how did you interpret that
My
question?
interpretation, what are we going to do greater than that?
Okay.
Wow.
You know what else can be done? You know what else can be done? KC, she really is a fan, number one, of the music.
Yes, she is.
Number two, we have the resources for her to record the process of us creating such album that New would want created, that deserves
So what
to be
happens with it after that?
after that gets created, we do what we put it. I mean, we also have the background of her recording us creating the album, which we didn't have of anything else.
Yeah.
Number two, then we have the process of what it looks like when we're trying to push it and put it together. And
I think what Shy is saying is like, what's the next level of evolution?
Yeah, what's after that?
For what New?
oh, she want there's a.
Did.
I mean, from what he did, number one, I mean,
Because he said we did the music.
when
An example.
we didn't
But-
do the, we didn't do the Shadyville.
Like if you would even.
Nah,
Mic
not
up,
since
please.
2001. 2001 was from the basement.
Yeah, it's
to the streets.
26, man.
It's 26, 20. We haven't done in the modern era a Shadyville album.
But
I don't know.
and
That's what I'm asking.
Ben and I never and
Who gonna
Go ahead,
answer the
P.
question?
and I ain't never did
love
no
this
song
shit,
and I ain't never got hop on nothing with Shy.
Yeah.
Word, son.
I ain't never know how.
And
That's
you mentioned
something
that
new.
earlier. You
I ain't
mentioned that
never
earlier.
hop on nothing with Shy.
That's something New would want to see.
I ain't never hop on nothing with
He would
Sharp.
want to see
Sharp.
a
Word,
2026
never, P. Never.
Nah,
Shadyville album.
Besides we had
Okay.
the joint.
Yeah.
But I want to hop on something like
And we
like
have the
I want to
we
do
have the
something with my
capacity to
niggas.
do videos,
I want to really
music.
collab with niggas. Not on no new shit. Nothing against new shit because that's what we do. We get together because of new.
Yes.
But I want to get together because we could come with something on our own time. On
I
our
think
own,
it's basically
you
a
know what I
legacy
mean?
thing, man.
On some real shit,
Keeping his
though.
legacy
No
alive.
disrespect. I just want to say this last thing. No disrespect, P. And I
Nigga,
feel
you
you
said
on
last
that.
thing last
Nah,
time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
You
Cat.
got 3 more last things.
I got 2 more. Hey, P, that's some real shit you
Word.
said right
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
my
Because
nigga.
because the last shit joint we got, I feel like it was a legacy to new, and which I'm always gonna do. But I want something we
A
could
legacy
do
for us.
I want us to do something
That don't
for
stop.
us.
It don't stop.
I know what you
And
meant
new-
by that, my
Listen,
nigga.
listen, let him
And
talk.
new.
Let him talk. 'Cause
And new.
Listen, if we're not listening to each other, we're
Word,
talking
P.
to hear ourselves talk. I'm not with that shit. I want to hear what everybody has to speak. I'm so intrigued
Word,
by
man.
what everybody has to say. Like, how do we move forward if we don't absorb what everybody has to say?
I feel you, brother,
It's
man.
tough.
real.
Everything
It's
I
not
do
tough
is
for
in-
me, man. I want to hear everybody. I wish I could like. Okay, maybe because I believe in aliens. I'll put a probe on all y'all heads, and then I'll extract all the info from your heads. Then fuck it, y'all can go home.
You know, we all have daily lives. We all individuals. We all
Just
have,
let me know when I'm needed, brothers, and I'm here for y'all, man, because y'all all I got, man.
We
Y'all
all
all I
are
got, man.
individuals. We all have a daily life. We can't predict the future.
Yeah.
We all have health problems.
no.
Yeah.
Health problems.
Yeah.
We don't know really what the future takes.
Yeah.
So we can all still dream though.
Yeah.
That's the part where it started.
A dream is good, though.
And so well, the question was, what are you guys going to do next? It wasn't talking to the individual.
Yeah.
Though. It was talking. They're looking at us as one.
They're looking. That's what
We
that's how I
are the
take it.
individual.
The collective. Like, what are you guys? I mean, because the documentary basically was talking about how he affected all of us.
So right.
everybody had shit to say, and we were
We
all
looked as
affected.
one, you
but
know what I mean?
what are we as a collective going to do to either help push his legacy,
Legacy.
like Dre said, forward, or at least amplify and create some form of evolution based
Where it
on what
doesn't-
he gave
number
us.
one, it has to be collectively.
I am down for whatever
Number
brothers
one.
That
want
word.
from me.
Number one has to be collectively.
What does collectively look like?
It means on one accord and not individually, because I
Yeah.
spoke with her offside, and she already had an idea of really wanting to showcase the Mindful Exchange
Straight up.
podcast as
So
her
why I'm
next
saying
endeavor, her next endeavor of documentary.
This nigga over here.
I'm
That's
glad
what she
you
wants.
said that
My
because
bro,
you want
I'm
to tell you why?
I'm
It's already happening, cuz.
That shit don't even stink.
You know, one good thing I believe in.
Marshall, you know
That's-
how
Everything's
That shit don't
happening,
even
man.
stink.
over here doing
I'm gonna
things.
leave it on that.
That
because
shit don't
Yeah, we
stink.
getting the fuck up out of here, bro.
Cat,
And I'm sitting over here
I'ma
trying to
collect
do
these
shit.
bottles
wanted
Hey,
it.
and
She
get
already
rid of them.
wants to.
And I'm sitting over here trying to.
stop on all